Hello and welcome to a new video of Learning Simplified. Actually, we will be discussing on the PDF ebook that we have published recently on learning HTML. This is a tutorial based on HTML, the very basic part of web design and development. Now, you may ask that in this modern era where no coding is required to create or build your own website, then why should we learn HTML in depth? Actually, if you make a website and if you have to make some amendments on those websites, then all you have to know is the very basic or the very beginning of web design and development, and that is why you will be needing those stuffs like HTML, CSS, CSS3, HTML5, or you are making amendment on some mobile responsiveness or mobile responsiveness compatible websites. Then all you have to do here is to make some amendments, and probably then you will be requiring this kind of stuff, HTML, CSS, etc., or bootstrap responsiveness. So this is the first one. This is the first ebook we are publishing on behalf of Learning Simplified, and today we are going to make a necessary analysis of the book, and we will be learning in hand those things that we have taught in this book. So this is actually the book we are talking about. This is the basic HTML tutorial, and everything it needs to learn HTML is actually kept here. Like this is the definition here. And another thing I must add here, first of all, that actually this ebook, this is a handbook actually. That means all you have to do, you have to think stuff in your own hand, and then you will be properly understanding the contents of this book. So all you have to do is to be very practical, very accurate, and to be accurate you need to know some definitions. You need to know how to place those segments. You need to know about this HTML and markup languages, and that is why this ebook is created. That means you will be actually doing some field work, and we will be teaching you, we will be delivering you a very practical hand-in document such that you may proceed in your field with better accuracy and better measurement. So this is the stuff we are actually talking about. What is HTML? And HTML is a hypertext markup language which is actually been prescribed for specifying how your text and graphics would appear in a web page or in a web browser. Such as this HTML thing, the HTML page is actually stored on the computer that is hosting the website, and the page is sent to your browser. HTML is a case insensitive. That means either you write it down as a big or uppercase letter, or you write it down as a lowercase letter, nothing does matter, it will be granted, it will be taken all. The markup tags tell the web browser how to display the page. An HTML file must have an HTML or HTML file extension. That means anything you are saving as HTML, that should be ended with a .html extension. Now the fifth point is, this is what here written, it is actually an HTML file can be created using a simple text editor. But despite of this fact, I would like to add in this context that while you are just past your beginner's level, and now you are about to create your own project, a very big project, then probably you can't work with this simple text editor. Actually, simple text editor here means that I was just talking about the Notepad thing. But Notepad is first of all, Notepad is a very simple and but a very rigid software, rigid structure that comes pre with Windows, and it is very faster and accurate to be loaded onto your computer, and you can make or create many websites using this good old text editor. But on the other hand, it has some specifications, it has some limits, such as probably you won't be having any kind of library assistance. So what I mean with the term library assistance, that means that there won't be any inbuilt structure there, and that is why I think that is a very that will be a very bad idea while you are making a very big project out there using the notepad. But for the beginners level, I will always recommend the notepad, because it will teach you how to create those tags, how to close the tags, and how to make the contents appear into your web page. That is why I would like to always refer to the beginners, that they should always follow the notepad thing, not the other text editors, such as you got there Atom. So all these things, they come along with some library assistance, and probably you won't have you will be working very faster. You won't have to think about closing the bracket later. Everything will be automatic or automagic, whatever you say it. But I would still like to refer notepad for the beginners.